as I'm sure you're aware, next year it will be quite a big year in comic book films, as we're going to see a mountain of big films that's coming out. Obviously, we've got the Avengers movie. People are saying it looks good. My view is it's going to look alright, but I've got to say a lot of other Marvel films haven't impressed me. I mean, I'm sure you're aware, since last Spider-Man film, Spider-Man 2, there haven't been any good Marvel films since then. I mean, X-Men 3 was okay, but I mean, X-Men First Class was a good film recently, but then there's other films from the Marvel collection that they've made that haven't been great. I mean, Ghost Rider was appallingly crap. And then we had the Hulk films, and let me just say two things about each film. First film, stupid and very stupid. And second film, very shit and boring. And I'm sorry, people say, what do you mean shit and boring? It was great, the story was great, it's boring. It was dull and dreary, it was up itself. And I'm sorry, but the Hulk was better when it was a TV show. God forbid, I fucking loved the TV show. But for fuck's sake, it's not a great film, and it never will be. But my words might be bitten too much, as the Avengers will include the Hulk character played by Javier Bardem or something like that. The big worry I have with the Avengers film is, isn't it a bit too stupid? I mean, yes, it's good, but there's a few good characters, like, you know, Iron Man and that, which I don't mind the Iron Man film so much, but I'm not sure. And then we've got the other big pep talk, the Spider-Man prequel, the Amazing Spider-Man movie. Now, as I'm sure you're aware, there's been a few complaints about the new film that's coming out. I mean, a few people have said, how dare they? How dare they make a prequel to Spider-Man? The first two films were amazing. I think the people are moaning. I think the people are having a pity fit or something. I don't think it could be that bad. I think it could be good. I mean, Andrew Garfield, I've praised him a lot. I thought he was great in The Social Network. I thought he was great in other films. And damn it, I think he could be good as Spider-Man. And the thing is, though, is people are really going on this bandwagon saying, oh, it's going to be shit, oh, it's going to be awful. But the thing is, it's not going to be awful until you think about it. You've got to think about it. Because the last Spider-Man film was pretty shit. And finally, the one film which I've said time and time again, is the film which you can see over here. It's the film that I've been really looking forward to the most, The Dark Knight Rises. I'm a massive Batman fan. Oh, I forgot one thing, Superman is coming out. But, like most Superman, like the last Superman film, it's going to be camp and stupid and shit. But back to this, I've always been a fan of Batman films, I've got to say. I love Batman. I love the Tim Burton films. Mark Kermode, the movie review, has said they're quite boring with Tim Burton films. I, for the first time, disagree with him. I mean, okay, yes, it's a bit dark, but Batman is a dark character, and that's the whole point of him. And I think Michael Keaton playing Batman is, my personal opinion, the best Batman. I think he is the best Batman. And, of course, then we had the Joker one by Jack Nicholson, which I love Jack Nicholson's Joker. Then we have Batman Returns with Catwoman with Michelle Pfeiffer, which I think is the best Catwoman in Batman Returns movie. And then we had Penguin with Danny DeVito in that as well, which was very good. Wasn't as good as Batman, but was still really good. Then we had the Val Kilmer Batman film, which was so awful. The only good thing about that film was Riddler by Jim Carrey, which, of course, anything with Jim Carrey in it will always put a smile on your face. Unless it's his last films. Well, except Philip Morris. Enough about that. Then there was Batman and Robin, which was apocalyptically crap. I mean, everything about that film was hateful. Hateful, hateful. Batman was hateful, played by George Clooney. Robin was hateful. Batgirl was shit. Everything was shit. And the thing is, though, the guy who directed it, Joel Schumacher, said to Woody Allen, "Oh my God, I've made the worst film ever." And he said, "Mate, that would be an achievement. You haven't even done that." And then, of course, there was Catwoman, which I'm not going to even say about Catwoman, but let's just say it's like putting the cat in the blender and blending it hard and hard and hard and hard as possible until all your fucking nightmares come out and all the horrible Halle Berry pops in there. And then there was Batman Begins, and I love Batman Begins. I thought it was back to its roots and back to the best. I mean, Christopher Nolan is a wonderful director. He is one of the best directors around these days, and he's better than possibly how did that get that directed to well, he's better than Spielberg right now, to be honest. He's better than Martin Scorsese right now, and he's better, personally, than any director that's coming out these days now. And then there's Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight of Batman Begins, especially Batman Begins, was the fact that the Scarecrow was a bloody scary character. But it was really good. Everything about him was perfect. And of course, Batman, Christian Bale's voice was a bit irritating, but you know, nothing's perfect. And then Dark Knight came out, and Batman's voice was a bit dimmer and dimmer. Dark Knight was very, very good. Joker, played by late Heath Ledger, who won an Oscar for it, I thought was really, really good. Mind you, though, I prefer Jack Nicholson's Joker, personally. I mean, yes, Heath Ledger's role was darker and more thing, which I agree was very, very good. I like Heath Ledger's Joker, but I like Jack Nicholson's Joker a bit more. A bit like saying, you know, I like chocolate, but I also love darker chocolate. And then, of course, there was the Two-Faced character in Outlaw. But now we come to Dark Knight Rises. Now, the thing about Dark Knight Rises is this. The thing you need to know is, first of all, Bane's in the film, played by Tom Hardy, but the previous Bane in Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, was pretty shit. Hopefully that will be sorted out. And Hathaway's playing Catwoman. I mean, the costume's a bit... People have complained about the costume, but I think it's a good costume. And Anne Hathaway is a great actress, and she could be a really good Catwoman. Then we've got the fact that we've got other great actors. We've got Joseph Gordon-Levitt, you know him, the guy who's in Inception as well with him, who's also in 50-50. I reckon he could be good. And there's so many pluses as well. The only thing is it just all too promising? I mean, it's like when before Indiana Jones 4 came, like, oh, this could be really good, this could be really good, but it turns out it was shit. Or like the Simpsons movie, it could be really good, it could be really good. It turns out it was shit. But that's the thing, I'm just worried that all the hype, all the drama, it could be evaporated. And I don't want that to happen. I love Batman. I love Batman. I don't want that to be awful. I don't want another Val Kilmer Batman or God bid George Clooney. So, at the end, I'm going to ask you a question. What is your favourite comic book hero? Or favourite comic book film, sorry. Okay, so I want to know what comic book film... So I don't want just, like, you know, the ones that are obvious, you know. I want ones that are shockingly surprising at the same time. So what's your favourite comic book film? And also, what is your worst comic book film? I'll be reading it out later as well. So, in the eyes of in the words of Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. God, that was geeky.